the Jaguars and the Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
The only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had to fight the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple of QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
For this quarterback, Kate, 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. ETN again. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They go right back to ETN. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
They're going play action. Open receiver, caught. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're slated downs to approach here from the 40. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They've got first down from the 31. Tossing right to the short side. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars,
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Collins, the receiver, in motion left. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want
that one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. But let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively. Getting in the way of that touchdown now, well, their defense needs that same type of hustle, that same type of effort, because they're going to be defending a very short field.
Now give, it's ETN headed left. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Lawrence looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't make that connection, and it sets up 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle, and he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Sending a tight end in motion left. They go play action on 1st. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. This is Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after.
It's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Jaguars and Gabe Davis ready to go to work again offensively. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll get this to ETN. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Well, I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
He's got it at the 17. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes 63 yards. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Play action on first down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans pushing for points. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. He finds the open man there, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars 33-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Here we go.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, Good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Now Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 2nd and 1. That's taken in by Etienne. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Now, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he almost gets to the 5. It goes out at the 6. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. It's too close to the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds. We've reached our halftime intermission with the Texans currently in front in Houston. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. George Pickens, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Malik Neighbors, a touchdown catch in the victory. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewert.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Here's Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41. Finds a man on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Has his man, it's Mixon. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throw left side, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is, this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them, even if you wanted to.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Taken right at the 40. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. Out now come the Texans on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Back to throw, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. A give. This is Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
No hesitation. That one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Stroud. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can't.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans go up by 12. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Right side, got a man, complete. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Completed to Davis. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. A motion a tight end left. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They're trying an option play left side on 1st down. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. They'll come up 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. He'll get this to ETN. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Design bootleg here. It's caught.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. Before they can stop him. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Completed to Collins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To the air, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Here's Stroud now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the carry, this is Mixon. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
4-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Texans set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now it's Stroud. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Second down and 10.
Now looking to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. Third down. He'll throw it. Quick hitter complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Still sticking with the passing game. Schultz with the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. In a good spot here, second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Now to throw. Hits his man on the out route. He goes out a little short of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing now. Dell with the grab. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here he is to throw. It's caught. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Looking to throw it. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead right at the end. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Finding Davis. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Setting up to pass. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Here he is to throw. He finds the open man there. Complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. He'll look to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 now. Completed to Collins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the 45 on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.